Welcome back to Drive Next, everyone. Today we're taking an in-depth look at a model that's quietly become one of the most dependable names in the compact crossover world. It's practical, it's efficient, and for 2026, it's stepping into a more mature and more modern form. This is the brand new 2026 Honda HR-V, and we're diving deep into what's changed, what's improved, and whether it might be the next vehicle to land on your driveway. The camera fades to the first reveal as the car rolls into frame. Honda has taken the HR-V through a gradual but meaningful evolution over the last few years, and the 2026 version takes that strategy even further. It doesn't shout for attention, but it has a refined, almost European look that feels clean and modern. It's the kind of SUV that doesn't need to try too hard, it just looks right driving down the street. The focus moves toward the front fascia. Right away, the front end of the 2026 HR-V shows Honda's updated design language. The grille is slimmer, more technical in its detailing, and framed by LED headlights that stretch back slightly into the fenders, giving the car a sharper expression. The bumper flows into a lower air intake that's both functional and decorative, improving airflow while giving the HR-V a more athletic stance. Honda didn't go for exaggerated aggression here. Instead, it's a confident, grown-up face that sends the message that this SUV is built for the real world, not just magazine covers. The camera glides along the side profile. On the side, the HR-V takes on cleaner contour lines, and the proportions feel more balanced than ever. The slightly longer wheelbase gives it a strong posture, and the subtle shoulder line ties the front and rear together in one continuous motion. The 2026 model offers wheel designs that go from simple and elegant to more dynamic patterns that fill out the wells nicely. And what really stands out this year is the attention to practicality: roof rails with stronger mounting points, improved aerodynamics from intensified door shaping, and door openings that make getting in and out just a bit easier than the previous model. The camera shifts to the rear as soft music plays. Around back, Honda has kept things clean but distinctive. The taillights are full LEDs with a more refined internal structure, and the rear hatch has a slightly sculpted look that helps this small SUV feel more substantial. The back bumper integrates with the design instead of feeling like an afterthought. There's no fake exhaust, no unnecessary chrome, no overdone dramatics, just a solid, cohesive rear end that fits the HR-V's personality. With the exterior covered, the shot transitions to a door opening and the camera entering the cabin. Inside the 2026 HR-V, Honda continues its trend of moving towards simplicity and user-focused design. The cabin is not flashy, but it's incredibly well thought out. Honda's interior team has leaned into soft-touch materials in all the areas your hands naturally fall, and the dashboard takes inspiration from the Civic with its horizontal air vent structure that creates width and calmness. The infotainment screen is positioned higher for easier visibility while driving, and Honda has mercifully kept physical climate controls instead of burying everything in digital menace. It's a cabin that looks right, feels right, and works right. The narrator pauses briefly as the camera pans to the seats. Seating comfort is the highlight here. Honda's body-stabilizing seat design, which first earned praise in their sedans, continues to shine in the HR-V. Supportive but not stiff, these seats help reduce fatigue on long drives. Rear passengers also get more legroom thanks to the longer wheelbase, and the cargo area remains one of the most usable in the segment. You can actually fit groceries, weekend luggage, or a folded stroller without having to perform automotive Tetris. The infotainment system lights up. Technology-wise, the 2026 HR-V offers a touchscreen that ranges from 7 to 10 inches depending on the trim. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, along with a much improved voice command system and a digital gauge cluster option for higher trims. Honda sensing is included across the lineup, offering adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, road departure mitigation, and updated blind spot features, all tuned with a more natural response than earlier versions. Now the scene cuts to the HR-V driving along a curving road. Performance in the 2026 HR-V focuses on efficiency and everyday versatility rather than raw speed. Under the hood, Honda continues with a naturally aspirated 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine for the base models. It's not going to pin you to your seat, but it's reliable, smooth, and responsive enough for city and highway driving. For 2026, Honda has also refined the CVT tuning, reducing the rubber band feeling and adding simulated shifts to make acceleration feel more natural. It's a crossover designed for people who want a trustworthy car without the need to constantly babysit it. The camera then transitions to a quieter shot with the city skyline. Where the performance story gets more interesting is with the available hybrid model. Honda has carried over its dual-motor hybrid system from its other vehicles, optimizing it for the HR-V's weight and size. This hybrid delivers stronger low-end torque and noticeably quicker acceleration off the line, all while improving fuel efficiency significantly. For drivers who want a quieter and more responsive feel, the hybrid is absolutely the version to consider. It turns the HR-V from a calm commuter into something that actually feels eager in daily driving. The narrator shifts into a more detailed tone. The HR-V's suspension tuning remains one of its strengths. Honda has engineered this compact SUV to feel stable yet nimble, offering a confident ride even over imperfect roads. Steering feels precise, and body roll is kept under control thanks to a slightly revised geometry in the front end. It's not trying to be sporty like the Mazda CX-30, but it maintains a comfortable balance that makes long drives effortless. The video transitions into an interior night shot, lights glowing. As for cabin noise, Honda has added more insulation to the doors and floor, reducing the kind of droning that some crossovers in this class struggle with. The hybrid is even quieter, especially at low speeds when it's running on electric assistance. Combined with upgraded audio options, the HR-V offers a legitimately pleasant space to spend time in. Next comes the price discussion as the HR-V rotates slowly on a studio turntable. Pricing for the 2026 HR-V continues Honda's approach of staying competitive in the compact SUV field. The base model starts in the mid-$20,000 range, offering strong value given the brand's reliability, interior space, and safety systems. Higher trims with larger screens, upgraded materials, and additional convenience features move into the upper 20s. The hybrid models, which offer significantly better performance and fuel economy, live in the low to mid-$30,000 range depending on options. It's a lineup that gives buyers choices without overwhelming them, and for what the HR-V offers, the pricing feels right on target. The narrator begins to wrap up as the car drives away into a scenic overlook. So, after spending time with the 2026 Honda HR-V, it's clear that Honda is sticking true to its mission, building vehicles that are practical, honest, and built to last. The HR-V doesn't rely on gimmicks or flash. Instead, it focuses on getting the fundamentals right to comfort, efficiency, interior space, and a calm, confident drive. For drivers who want a reliable crossover that does everything you need without complicating your life, the 2026 HR-V is exactly the kind of vehicle that deserves a serious look. Final shots fade in with the HR-V parked under warm sunset light. If you're considering a compact SUV and value quality, usability, and long-term peace of mind, this latest HR-V might be one of the smartest choices on the market. And that's our detailed look at the 2026 Honda HR-V. If you enjoyed this review and want more deep dives on the newest cars hitting the road, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a Drive Next review. Thanks for watching, drive safe, and we'll see you in the next one.